Hello, my name is Kerry from Kerry's Card Creations. Welcome. So I'm back today with this project. It is called a pocket flip page. So I got this idea from, she used to be called Septeria 18, but I believe she's changed the name of her channel now to Septeria's Room. And she's an Australian lady and she makes a lot of this sort of stuff, and I imagine you would use it in junk journals and things like that. But when I saw her make this, I thought, well, that would make a really nice gift card holder, or even if you was gifting some ephemera to somebody, you could make like this pocket and put some bits in. So I thought that was a really lovely idea. So I will link in the description bar I will put in the description bar a link to her channel, to this project. So that's where I got the idea from. So you need a piece of pattern paper. Now it's better that it's double-sided because you do see the inside as well. This measures 4 inches by 12 inches. I know, inches. Who knew, huh? So I've got the side that I want on the inside is the side that I've got facing me, and that's the way my score lines are going to be. So you want to score this at 2.5 inches, 3 inches, 3.5 inches, 7.5 inches, and 10.5 inches. Now I must say that this one I made a slightly different size. So when I was scoring this, I didn't know I wrote the measurements down. When I was trying to work it out, this one is actually, the pocket is a different size. It's quite a big difference in that pocket, but it still works okay. So fold and burnish. So these ones here, you want to fold them all in. But these two are just more of a and then you want to fold this one in, fold this one in. So I'm just going to use I've got a 2-inch punch, and I'm just going to punch a finger notch in that side and in that side. Okay. And then what you're going to do is add glue. We're going to add glue, just a thin bead of glue along this top section here, and then all down these two and then a thin bead of glue along that bottom edge there, and then fold all that over. I'm just going to give that a good old burnish. Okay, and then this side we're just going to put a bead of glue top and bottom. Just a tiny. The thicker the glue, the smaller your pocket's going to be. That's it really. That's pretty much nice, quick and easy project. So down this side where that tab is that we made, I'm just going to punch some holes and add some eyelets. This is just more for decoration purposes really. So I'm going to do one in the middle and then one either side of that middle one stuck in there. Okay, so I've got my eyelets here. This is a bit of a, I don't know if I've got any purple. I might do white ones. Yeah, I think I'll do white ones because the yellow is not quite right and I don't have purple. I bought these eyelets when we was in lockdown. So that's how long ago I've had them. So my eyelet, my punch doesn't quite make these holes big enough, so I have to put a pencil in there just to make them a bit wider. The shanks on these eyelets are quite thick, and my crocodile don't quite make the hole big enough. So put them in there. Right, so that's my eyelets in. Then to decorate, I have got, for this side here, I've just got a piece of coloured card. This measures 8 centimetres by 8 centimetres. And I've got a piece of white 7.5 by 7.5 centimetres. And a piece of, it's not the same, but similar. Just a scrap out of my scrap bin this was. This is 7 by 7. And I'm just going to round the corners off on these pieces. So I'm just going to glue these pieces together. Put that in that pocket there. Okay, then for this pocket here, I have got a piece of coloured card. Now this measures 8 centimetres by 6.5. Then I've got a piece of white card that I've stamped on. This measures 7.5 centimetres by 6 centimetres. Now, I stamped and coloured my leaves, and then when I stamped Happy Day, because I was being silly and didn't use my stamping platform, it didn't quite stamp properly, so I've stamped it again on a piece of white card, and I'm just going to stick it over the top. It's got dirt on there. Let's see if I can rub that off. Right, so I'm just going to glue that over the top there to hide my... I should have got my stamping platform out and done it with that. So I'm just going to stick that. Do I want to round those corners? I might round off just two sides, two opposites. Right, that goes in that pocket there. And then that folds over. So I'm going to decorate this page, this bit here now. So I've got a piece of coloured card. This piece measures 6.5 centimetres by 9 centimetres. And then I've got a piece of white card. This measures 6 by 8.5. And I've stamped and coloured. I'm not going to round these off because my corners are not rounded on here, so I'm just going to glue that on the front. I think that's really lovely, that cute little pocket. So then I thought I'd just make an easy dangle for the side. So I've got these bulb pins. And then I've got this stamp set that looks like stamps, would you believe? So I thought, actually, I got these from our local charity shop. I think they probably came from, they were brand new. I paid £1.50 for them in our local charity shop. I think they probably came from Temu or something like that, and when they arrived, whoever bought them didn't want them. But they were still in the wrapper, not been opened. So I thought we would just stamp one of these to make a little dangle for the side there. And I don't know how well these are going to stamp because obviously they are from they're either from Temu or somewhere. I think they are from somewhere like Temu or AliExpress, somewhere like that. That's the sort of packaging they came in. But I like them. I like the stamps. Let's see how it stamps. It's not too bad. My ink pad is not the best. I keep saying I'm going to buy a new ink pad because mine is so dry now that it's not stamping black anymore. It's grey now. little stamp, and I think I might just give that a bit of give it a bit of colour. Just to tie in my colours on my paper. Just let's punch a little hole. Let's use the smaller side. We want it dangling like that, yeah. I have to watch with the copper dogs. I've got a habit of punching my fingers. Right, so I'm just going to put that onto my bowl pin. Add that as a dangle on the side there. Okay. I'll put it the wrong way around, silly girl. Silly sausage. Keep it there, Kerry, so I know which way to put it. There we go. There we go. So there's my little pocket with my little postage stamp dangle. Like I say, I will link in the description bar the put in the description bar the link to the lady where I got this from. Do go and have a look. She makes some lovely stuff. If you love making this sort of stuff, she makes lots of stuff like this. But like I say, I thought it would be really lovely to gift as a gift card holder. I have actually been decorating my own diary with the bits I've been making. I don't know. This is the this is pages that I've finished using now. So as I go along, I've been decorating them. I made this on my channel. This is one of the pockets I made on my channel. These ones have not all been done. That's one of the pockets and the tag that I made. That's a tutorial for that on my channel. This is a cutting die that my friend Sarah bought and didn't know what to do with it. And it's actually a memory decks thing, but I've made it and just stuck it into. I haven't finished it yet, but I am working my way through. This is a pocket folder that I made that I'm going to pop in there. So I've just been decorating the pages. That's one of the tags that I made in for Tag Tuesday, and I haven't done any more yet. So that's just what I've been doing. So I might put that in there as well. So there you go. So I hope you've enjoyed my tutorial today. Hopefully you give it a go. And I'll be back again soon. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.